Welcome to the Lone Wolf Tarot. I'm the Lone Wolf. We're gonna dive into a collective read. Hopefully, I can finish this one. There was like so many interruptions. So we have careerist. Okay, we have careerist, and then we have clown in reverse. So we also have this one, right? Y'all can see it before I do. Mother. Yeah, I'm right. Boom. So we have. Okay, so you. I'm not gonna die. Let me not. Let me not. I love to read, but let me flip. Oop, well, I fucked up my. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Okay, my bad, y'all. Let's do cursed. Okay, let's do clown. Okay, and then let's do mother, please. So, anyways, you could be. I feel like you're a mother. I'm just gonna say that. You don't have to be a mother. You could just be somebody who is very feminine, someone who has feminine energies, someone who people perceive as a mother. Maybe people want to make you a mother because we have goal. Maybe they expected you. Everyone always expected you to be a mother. Maybe like somewhere you like have this like maternal instinct. Maybe someone tried to knock you up. You feel me? And they wanted that like. But I feel like your end goal was maybe to be a mother. Maybe not even like a mother, but like the mother friend, the just a general. But I when I got these cards, I thought you were a mother. So maybe you are a mother. Just these three. I didn't even do this one yet. But low key, it's giving like you are very smart. You're very. I don't know how to say this, right? Like, you kind of give off like quickly analyzing things. Like, you're just like robotic in a way. Like, you may peep things. Like, you can peep. If someone comes to you, right, and they come into you to like pull a fast one on you and make you kind of like in this clown energy, obviously you're not because it's in reverse, but it's also giving like you see that shit coming from a mile away. Like you're fully aware of what is gonna happen and what could potentially happen from these people. Like it's inevitable. You feel me? Like with the death card coming, it's basically means like this is an endless talent you have. Like it's something that is just you're fully capable of seeing everything, every angle, every like you're very very good, very strategic, very cunning. You have visions. Like you're just you peep everything. Like you ain't never gonna be surprised type of energy. And if you are surprised, it's because you damn surprised yourself. You feel me? Like it's giving like that's just your energy. Okay, so of course maybe you could have pretended to be the clown of the situation. And maybe people are now starting to come to the fact that you're not a clown, that you played everybody else. It's also giving like you could have just like yeah, like you couldn't really put it up this front anymore. I feel like people started to catch on eventually maybe that you were a little bit smarter than you like let on. You were yeah, you probably could have like they seem to be upset that you're not a clown. Like maybe you give off a vibe maybe you give off a vibe of like, a loving individual, so loving. You love everyone, you take care of everyone, you're there for everybody, and they see you as like this mothering energy that you could easily be manipulated in a way. And then they found out they fucked around and found out real quick. You feel me? Like it's giving like that was on purpose. Like that was like the goal was for you to try to show your hand. Cause I been saw it, but I wanted you now to show me. You feel me? Like I did, I got the evidence basically. So it's like giving like you just like low key. You're very patient. You're very kind. You're very loving. You're very nurturing. You help everybody who deserves it. But you still will harm a person if you need to. You still will step up and end some things. You feel me? Like you're not gonna let this slide. Like you see it, you get a vision, you get a dream, you get a insight, you do some cards, whatever the heck you do, and you peep that shit before it happens. Like you're like, okay, I'm putting an end to this. Thank you. And this is like It's like a talent that you just have. So let's get overall energy. I do want to, yeah, let's get an overall energy. I do want to dive into something else, but let's get it overall. So overall energy, yeah, we have the star card coming out. So you're the star. You're the main character. You feel me? Like, this is like low-key what it's giving. Like, they thought they were like gonna play you, put you in their plot and their ploy, and like you're giving like I wrote the script. You might not even be the main character. You might be the writer. You're the author. Like, you feel me? Like, you're the one who knows everything that's possible. Like, you could really co-create, coexist with the divine so heavy. You feel me? Like, you're super duper fortunate. You're very much in your purpose. You know what's gonna happen, what's going on. You know every avenue to take, kind of thing, and you might do some things for the plot. You feel me? Which is where the clown card comes out. But it's not like you're the clown. You pretending. You're putting on a mask, a facade. You're trying to like like you're stepping into a character really quickly that they quickly come become aware that you're not. It's like, yeah, it's like you're the co-writer, you're the director. You feel me? So anyway, let's move on. I just want to drive into clown some more. Okay. So yeah, you heavy have foresight. So that's it was clarifying. So we have the three of excuse me, we have the three of wands clarifying. So it's like it's giving like you use this to your advantage in some type of way. I don't know how you did. Maybe you prepared for people to try to trick you, or you prepared for them to be funny, moving funny. You could also maybe like. I feel like, yeah, you kind of low key did some shit for the plot, low key, high key. Um, in that way, it maybe made you stronger. Cause we have the temperance also, we have the temperance in reverse. It's like giving like maybe you failed in some type of ways for the plot. Like, okay, you like me, I have a talent where I can look at somebody that I'm about to date and I see something. Like my last partner, who I married and am divorced now, I said we're gonna be together for quite a long time. The person before that, I told them that we're not gonna work out. The person before that, like, I was calling it out and telling them, and they may not like that. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's just some type of talent that I have. So it's like, even though I dated these people that I knew weren't gonna last, I did it for the plot. You feel me? Like I wanted to see how it unfolded. I chose to write that part in my story. You feel me? Like, you're not the whole thing. I'm the main character. This is my life. You feel me? So it's like it's giving like you could have done some things that you shouldn't have, and um, the divine could have protested, doth protest against this, or maybe it was like there was clues that like this was foolish of you, or like it wasn't a great idea, but you still did it anyways because even though you may have seen what was going to be the outcome of it, you wanted to progress. It was for like spiritual development in a way. It was for a purpose, regardless. Like, maybe you even like developed some type of trust for yourself, okay? And you realigned eventually once you figured out that this was not your like you were right, okay? It could have been with lovers. It definitely could have been with lovers. So yeah, you were like transitioning and just basically kind of low key releasing the baggage that you may have. Like, let's say you use these future, like, let's say in your childhood, your parents, you can't really undermine your parents too much. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, you, even though if you had some peeping energy, maybe they stunted your growth. So then you kind of played it small. And in this area of your life, you became the faking gesture. And then because of that, you started to check yourself again. You started to heal yourself. You started to be able to say, okay, I'm able to overcome any of these like indulgences, these alcoholism, these problems, these relationships. I'm not dependent on anybody else but my intuition. Now I know for a fact that I'm right when I see these visions, when stuff like it's inevitable, this shit's gonna happen. You feel me? So now you trusting yourself through this process. You're becoming not the clown. You're like basically saying, I know who I am now. I know. And you're speaking up, maybe potentially as well. You're bringing attention to what you see. You're not fooling nobody anymore type of energy. Like, you're done playing that game. Now, I don't know how this works in progression. Maybe you're a mom now. Maybe you healed your motherhood wounds. Maybe maybe this is the goal. Like, this was the goal for you to become a successful mothering energy. a successful source of life, a successful love. You continue to love people regardless. Maybe you're healing people too. So, anyways, let's get some more information, please. I do want to know what's going on with the lover. Oh, well, that flew out immediately. Ooh, and then it dancing around in my hand. So, yeah. So, you developed your own beliefs. Maybe with like, maybe you're healing your motherhood wounds. Like, maybe you're either gaining some type of freedom from your mother. Maybe like that was the purpose for you to not be like blindingly believing in some type of something. Maybe you're supposed to have blind faith in, I don't know. Could I get a little bit more information? Wow. So the lovers comes out. So the lovers and the hierophant in reverse. I gotta have to look at this, guys, if it's clarifying mother and goal. So like overall, maybe you were like basically building your own beliefs. Oh, so maybe your mom raised you to like be like submissive to your partners, or like like raised you in a certain way that was centered around your partner, centered around, and you decided to like go against that, and you decided to like trust yourself, you decided to like basically love yourself more than anybody else. Maybe potentially like that was the goal overall, was like for you to end this type of energy. I'm not entirely sure exactly what's going on with lovers, but that's what the first thing that I got. It's also giving like maybe you found somebody that lets you be yourself when it comes to being a mother. Maybe someone like lets you be yourself when it comes to being a mother, and they don't like, you don't do things normally, but like this individual that you have, they accept you as you are and let you basically just be free to do whatever you want. And like that was the goal at the end of it, like was to find a partner that is supporting you in your endeavors when it comes to being a mother. Like maybe you like vaccinate, don't vaccinate, homeschool, don't homeschool, public school, private school, vegan, meat eater, carnivore, only watching TV every day, no outside time. Like somebody who just fully is embodying and helping you do whatever you want to do. So maybe like you could even just be a single mom, low key, only because this is in reverse too. But with the lovers, it's not. I feel like you have a partner there for you, or someone who's supporting you, but at the same time is maybe like you're not married to them. But I don't know. Let me get some more information, please, on this love, on this mother, please. Cause I'm lost. Not gonna lie. I'm trying my best here, guys. It's like, what more do you need? Okay, so now, yeah. So it's like it's just a spiritual path to be a mother. Whether you're a mother to people, whether you're mothering your lovers, ill, whether you're like mothering and healing people, like maybe you're like the person who has shows people what it is to be a good mom, because you're going against the grain of everything you taught or something, or maybe because you trust your intuition so much, and you like you're done pretending that you're not the smart and strategical person, that you're like how you healed yourself, you're teaching people how to heal. And Loki is going against maybe what they were taught, maybe what generations were taught, maybe how maybe you're healing the matriarchy of the system. It's like such a big way we can just, but anyway, long story short, this is giving like this is like your spiritual path. And like you basically were creating self-limiting beliefs when it comes to your lovers, maybe due to your mother though. Hi, Kibra. But I'm gonna get some closing out energy. I just want to yeah, just okay. So ooh, the devil is gonna be my closing. The devil. Don't get toxic. Don't be too much obsessed with like doing shit for the plot. You feel me? Don't get addicted to the fact that you can peep things and know what's gonna happen. Don't like actually listen. You feel me? Like don't be a person who doesn't, who just does shit now. Like it's time for you to basically be a real um divine feminine, divine masculine, whatever it is. But it's like it's time for you to be a leader. It's time for you to be empathetic. It's time for you to actually follow your emotions, follow through, instead of like just being like, I'm doing it for the plot, ha 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 ha, this is fun. He has some good D. Like, don't be that person who like is enjoying the toxicity. Be a person who's actually learning your lesson. Okay? Because it's like, what? Yeah. Fluorite, victory, I came, I saw, I conquer. And sunstone, sun, I am not pretty, I am not pretty. I am not beautiful. I'm as radiant as the sun. So like, actually step into your power. Actually conquer these individuals, these people who come for you. You feel me? Like, don't just be doing shit now. Don't let people run over you. Don't be just like, yeah, don't be just sitting there in the energy being like, okay, I know you finna play with me, so let's hurry and get it over with. Like, what's the point? You feel me? Like, let it handle that shit. You feel me? Like, don't stop being the dummy or the fool. Don't be the clown no more type of energy. Like, now it's time for you to, let's not let these men, let's not let these women, let's not let these partners try to pull one over on us, okay? That's unacceptable. You feel me? Anyway, long story short, that's what I got. Peace.